If you're planning to cook in school, it's a good idea to keep the recipes simple, make sure you've got the right equipment, and obviously buy in really fresh ingredients. The simpler the dish, often the more popular it is and the easier it is, particularly if you've got a very large class. You have to have a bit of passion about it, you need to be enthusiastic, and you need to feel that you can do it. Don't go for a recipe which is really complicated, that you're not sure of. I would even try the recipe at home. If you've got your own kids, try them with your kids as well. Actually have a sort of trial run before you do it. But actually cooking isn't that difficult if you stick to a recipe which is manageable. And as I've said before, it's the most important subject because you are what you eat. It is important to think about the issues around cooking, particularly the hygiene and obviously the safety aspects. You know, children have to wash their hands, and it is really a very good idea to have clean aprons, not aprons that they've already done their painting in or other subjects. The risk of knives is obviously something that you have to take into account. And again, you need to choose your recipes very carefully around the equipment you're going to use. And obviously with, you know, a large class, you've got to be very aware of what's going on. I think it's very important at secondary school, and I think if you don't get it in these years, often children will never learn the skill of cooking. It's fundamental that they actually get the experience of cooking, which means preparing food from raw and cooking it and learning how to do that. Preparation is very important to every lesson. I think the more prepared you are, the better, obviously. And the thing is, it makes it more fun for the children as well if you're not stressed or flapping or worrying about certain issues. Preparation means that you know exactly what's going to happen, or you can at least try to. As you can see from our demonstrations, making a pizza from scratch really excites the children. They have so much fun, there's so many skills that they learn. And making the dough and really getting their hands in there, kneading, learning all the skills which are attached to it makes all the difference. They can also choose all their fresh ingredients, and this way it gives them more influence on what they're eating. I think it's very important when you teach children about cooking to recognise that every child has individual skills, and they'll be coming with a completely new, fresh idea. So what we tend to do is not dictate that this is the only way that you can cook or make a dish. We really empower the children to start to use their own initiative and to really grow and blossom with the cooking experience. And more times than not, we learn from the kids at the same time, which is absolutely fantastic. It needs to be interactive. I think the only time that cooking can go wrong is if it becomes boring or the child really doesn't like the food that you're working with. So you need to stick to food that children really can identify with and enjoy cooking. And you know, the pizza and the chapatis and the things that we've shown, we know that children enjoy using these ingredients, making these foods, and the most important thing of all, eating them.